24th April 2026. The 24th day of April 2026. The Mayans have arrived. The electrons have arrived. When I say electrons, they are in the sea. They are strong. They are like electric fish. Their single touch can burn a full demon and electrify him to death. Some are in the volcano. A single touch can burn you to ashes, even if you're a demon. They are all here. But unfortunately, they came to meet a disgrace. They came to meet super blasphemy. This is the moon. It's now 8:21. Those in the volcano in the moon is older than every demon, than every dog, than every serpent, claiming to give me the universe. My birth happened in the middle of the sun. I came like a star. I fell in the sea and a fisherman found me. Some of my incarnation, I came in a form of earthquake, like volcano. I come like a bomb. Fisherman found me, and these serpents saw me performing miracles, and they killed the fisherman, purposely because of the power. They raised me in their home, and today, they claim my power, my knowledge, power to move things in reality. Let's say there is a way you can use your hand to lift this shop physically without touching it. They are stealing it for themselves and power that created all life for themselves. Saying my power is for their children. Nevertheless, whatever power you have, that you are using it to track my incarnation, to be a god, whatever knowledge you think you have, that you are using it to steal the power that made you, and name a serpent to be your god, and worship him, and make your creator a slave to his flocks. The power you use to see my future, that you envy, I gave it to you. And it's something that I don't want, that I gave you. It's like you going to church. The money you use for your offering is not your capital. Let's say the owner of this shop have a church. When he go to church, he will use small amount of money for offering. But it doesn't mean that is all the money he have. He have maybe $100 million, but he will pay $50 for offering. That is who you are. I know what you do in future. That is why there are other species that can generate electricity, that their touch can kill you. Either you are a demon or a serpent. You think you are old. The 100 shack you leave is a sense. It's 1 day or 1 week for the Titans. The life given to you was borrowed. It will one day be taken and you come to incarnation. Some of you come as cockroaches. They come as worms, scorpions, spiders. So they use their hand to walk spiritually. They forgot lie is always a lie, and truth is always a truth. The one you wear him spiritual mask to steal his knowledge and his power for a serpent and call him a false god. You couldn't go to your supreme God. You couldn't go to nature. You couldn't go to anyone except the very false God you condemn. I will not call you a false god and come to you that my incarnation is a crab, a scorpion, a worm. So change it for me. Where else I know you are a false god? Because in your heart, you know you are a witness that wherever you say is untruth, and your creator who made you is one. You are now using the good and bad he taught you against your creator to steal the power that made you to become a god. You couldn't go anywhere except the only creator you hate so much and condemning. He made the moon, the stars. Today you think you're a grown-up person. So you say this star, this moon, is nature who made it, as if it grew up like mushrooms. Are you telling me the moon came like mushrooms? You don't have knowledge. So the creator who made you, the backup system he made, you call it nature. This moon was made by fire. Your creator created a sea on it to support life growth, such as trees. He did that so that in future, when new life will be born, there will be no need to create something new, which is a backup insurance policy. That one of my friend, the doctor, Kupali, the children call him Dr. Kupali, said in Siachiba means backup policy or insurance policy. When it rain or when it storm, two wind will crash, it will form lightning. The lightning will create thunderstorm. Where did the thunderstorm come from? How can two wind meet here and form a thunderstorm? What does wind got to do with a storm? But the storm will be born like your planet. It's all a backup system for next planet to be created. But you chose betrayal. You chose blasphemy to say this moon came like mushrooms and it's nature who made it. The power your creator used to lift the moon to the skies, you have stolen it, doing possession, cutting me into two, placing me on an engine corn with all sorts of blasphemy. I heal faster than any vampire. I live older than any life in the universe. You are doing possession to steal it because you envy. And you are giving the praise your creator gave you to a false god. And you are calling the person who made you a false god. Tracking his incarnation to see if there is someone superior than him because of your evil mind. But unfortunately, wherever you go, that same person made them. The betrayal you have shown, you don't deserve to be prosecuted or to be asked if you are guilty or not guilty. You deserve to be punished without trial. You have all unite with United Nations, the serpents, the grays, And all of you have come together with Christians and Muslims. That the Creator who born us have come to incarnation. We will steal his eye to see the universe. We will steal his power that can use to move things like the way things are moving physically. We will steal his knowledge. In witchcraft, when we use your eye to see, we damage it. When we use your brain to learn, we make you mad. When we use your credibility for someone false, we wear you with spiritual mask and deform you. So the thanksgiving you give to your Creator is to insult him and give his power that he used to move things physically, to create life such as trees and planets, to a false God and say he's supreme than him. That crime you have committed is unforgivable. But I am a mother and also a guardian. No matter how wrong you are, I have to speak the truth and set you on a right and a proper path. There is a meeting that you have that you talk to me spiritually. They tried it and I cursed them. I didn't curse you because of hate. I did that because the serpent have agreed with you. He is cursed and there is enmity upon him and all life. So he will trade all the traitors such as Anunnaki, humans, and all life, and the demons who support their lines, for you to be the enmity, so that the serpent will come out and be a god, and you steal the knowledge and the power of your Creator for him, and he will lie he's a god. And you all agree to follow the lies and go against the person who made you. And you are insulting your Creator, he is a false God. Wherever am I do not have plans to make any peace with you, because I don't remember creating all this. But there is one thing. Your Creator knew what you do. That is why death was invented. And your Creator also knew species such as the electrons that can touch you and burn you and electrify you instant. You will stay loyal. Creatures such as the electrons in the volcano that can touch you with a single touch and burn you to ash will choose loyalty. The Vitans that can swallow the moon will choose loyalty. So he created a species in the volcano. They live old without dying. When you cut them into two, they grow back, like the way when you cut up a leg of a reptilian, new one grow. When you cut a hand of a toad, new one will grow back. I will stand and wait for that future. One after the other. Your demons will die and be reborn as cockroaches. The Anunnakis will die and be reborn as maggots. The humans will die and be reborn as worms. The serpents will die and be reborn as worms. The abroad will die and be reborn as crabs. One after the other, your evil mind and your evil soul will become a crab, become a worm, become a cockroach. And the serpent, you want to take my power that can move things in reality, such as moving this thing with your hand to fly up, cannot change your fate. I don't think if that serpent can change your destiny, you would have come to your enemy like me and say, I go to incarnation as a crab. So I want the solution from you, because I know you hate me so much. You are following your enemy for solutions to your incarnation, because you don't have anywhere to go. So after wearing me a spiritual mask to disrespect me in reality, you couldn't go to the God you think he is supreme, that you steal my knowledge, my power, my eye for him to change your fate. You came to your worst enemy and say, I go to incarnation as a crab, so I'm doing rituals whilst you sleep, and I'll blindfold you and I'll not let you see, to heal myself from my pain. That is a disgrace to you and whoever follow your path. That makes you guilty. If you have someone better than me, you wouldn't have come to your worst enemy like me for solutions. You wouldn't have come to your enemy you wish to give his knowledge to everyone to use. You wish to give his technology for everyone to use. You wish to give his power for everyone to use. Let me give you one example. This is a camera. This is a car. The dogs come spiritually and learn technology and exchange it for food. If he haven't found me from the sea and killed a fisherman to take me, if he haven't killed someone to take his kingdom and claim I'm his son, heir to the throne, if I'm his true biological son, that he took me to school in abroad without a scholarship and paid the fees, and I wield the knowledge to design this car, to design this camera, to build this house, I don't think the dog will just come and tell everyone to come and learn my technology, my engineering, exchange for food. But because I'm not his biological son, that he is not the one who gave birth to me, I came in a form of a volcano, a form of earthquake. He don't care selling my knowledge that word expensive for cheap price because it's not for him. He don't care giving the power that made the universe to a snake for him to give it to his son because he values his son more than me. He will not dare wear me spiritual mask to disrespect me physically and praise his son that I created. Your evil mind will make you suffer in future with all those who follow. The demons in abroad. Adapa. I taught you how to read, how to write, how to wear clothes. You didn't name your children after me. You didn't sing songs for the person who made you. You chose to betray me and come after my incarnation, to steal my knowledge for a liar, my power for a liar, the power that made you for a liar, my eye that see the universe for a liar, and say, because it's not for you, it's for free. Everybody can get it. I know Asuk and the rest don't support it. But wherever your ancestors have done, wherever Anu have allowed the Anunnakis to disrespect your maker, no matter how cruel am I brought you to this world. No matter how wrong I will be, you don't have to thank me with betrayal. For you disrespecting the person who gave birth to this world, knowing you don't have anyone else to go. Even searching for the Supreme, you search from the person who made you. And because of your evil mind, you are searching for someone superior than your God you couldn't find. So you are engineering a false God by giving my knowledge to him, my power to him, my eye to him to see the universe, and call me a madman after you learn from me spiritually, and call me Dajjal that you damage my eye after you use my eye to see the whole universe. That act you have done will make you suffer. You are guilty. So I've decided never to make peace with you. But nevertheless, I don't want to meet you spiritually like the way the serpent have chosen. That is why I curse those who tried it previously. If you have agreed to worship a serpent and give my eye to him, my knowledge to him, my power that moved things in reality to him, the power that created the stars to him, and say nature made the moon like mushroom, you can go ahead. You can call me a false god. Wherever I look just like human. But I don't want to have anything to do with you. Because I am not a snake. I'm not a mongoose. And I'm not a dog. What you have done is a great capital sin. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Follow your serpent. If you think you give him my eye, my knowledge, my power, and wear me spiritual mask and praise a serpent to be your creator, go ahead. Because that is the path you chose. That is why people like you are burned in hell. And even the land of the dead that burn you for your guilty act you made. You believe dragon glass can kill them, so you wage a war against them. You are disrespecting your creator, wearing your creator's spiritual mask. To give his knowledge to a serpent, his eye to a serpent to see the universe, his power to a serpent and his family. Someone is telling you you are wrong. He's punishing you in the land of the dead. You are willing to use dragon glass to fight him because you want evil to take dominion. When you come, we will stand and fight you. We will fight and fight until betrayer like you is no longer there. And when betrayer like you is no longer there, death will be no more, pain will be no more, suffering will be no more, illness will be no more. And those lives are already there, which is a backup insurance policy that Dr. Kupali, that is what the children say in Siachiba. They are alive like that, nothing can kill them. In future, those who stand for truth and justice will be created to be immune to death, immune to illness, immune to pain, immune to sexual weakness. And your serpent traitors and demon traitors choosing betrayal will be forgotten and become worms and die for eternity. So if you have chosen the path of lies and betrayal, let it be so. It's a shame for what you have done. You are a disgrace for what you have done. And you will be punished for that. I know the serpent is preparing to talk to the electron beings to join their betrayal cause. The life given to you was borrowed. It will one day be taken. And you'll be reborn. Like the way your ancestors who started that betrayal, many are dead and they look as crab, cockroaches, worms today. The luckiest are donkeys, camels, and many more. If the Mayans have chosen loyalty because of their old age to correct their mistakes, that is where technology began. May the gods and the shrine of the temple and the sea bless your arch so that you will never turn your eye to betrayal anymore. But that same way, I know many of you wish to say we worship you, we will serve you, in the name of their incarnation as crab, cockroaches, and worms. Even many churches who worship me, they come to incarnation as elf, and after they lose faith. They lose faith. They are reborn as animals. Stand on your ground and do not stumble on your faith. What you are doing is a shame and a betrayal. All life was borrowed. It will one day be taken. And you will be account for your action. How you envy someone who creates life to steal his power, his knowledge for someone you the Anunnakis, the Greys, the abroad know he's a fraud and a liar. And because you have soap in his eye spiritually, you want to damage it and call him Dajjal and give it to a false god. In conclusion, Florence and the serpent have been collecting properties from many kings in the galaxy who come and learn spiritually. The dog and the serpent, those kings, they are owing. You and I know they don't have knowledge to rule, so they say put animals in my head spiritually and steal my knowledge for them. Do possession for them to use my brain to rule. The debt that they own, the telecommunication company, the robotic company, the aircraft company that you purchase from them in the name of a fraud, they will inflate the prices for you. When you order a product online, let's say you are buying this car or this car online, or even this cylinder online, you will track it on your phone so it reach your doorstep. So do you think a kingdom will give you a telecommunication company, aircraft company, without tracking it? The price they gave it to you, if it's 1 ton of gold, they will double it to 1,000 tons. And you too will fraud the Canadians, the Americans, the Greys, the Anunnakis, and inflate the prices for profit. So I advise every nation that work with them to go and pay the price, or you end up paying double. Because the stars you see on your crowds, they are all satellites monitoring you. Thank you.